crafty friends, it's Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner and a little Friday fun crafting at 5. A bunch of F's there. So welcome. If you are here on Facebook right now, I'm going to refresh my computer. Feel free to say hi. You'll see a little red live up in the corner. And if you don't see that, it just means you're watching this on the replay. Totally cool. You're watching it on YouTube or Facebook. There we go. All right. So, and that's always good. And you can comment and like and love then, and I really appreciate that. So today is Friday, September 17th, 2021. So that applies to this very beginning part where I'm going to tell you all about my classes and my specials and Stampin' Up! Specials and things like that. The crafting, well, I am going to use a specific stamp set that you can only get in like the next 2 weeks. But you could probably find something similar to do this same general plan. But we're going to play with fall colors. And maybe I'm going to try to go out of my comfort zone a little and play with a little bit of different fall colors. So let's see if I can press all the buttons. Hold on, I'm going to adjust this. So welcome, happy Friday. I hope that you had a good week. I had a busy but good week. I'm going to have another one of those next week, but I am okay with that. Sometimes that's what you got to do. Okay, I've got it fixed for you. So now I can take you down to the desk. Ta-da! And then, oops, I did that wrong. Hold on. I'm going to press some buttons here. You can just look at this Maker's Mojo information. Oh, nope. Hi, I'm back again. Welcome. Let me try this one more time. Okay, I do that one. Then I do this one. Then I do this one. And then I do this. And now I have pressed all the buttons and here we are together. Hooray! Oh, good. Hey, Debbie. Welcome. All right. So first up, because you only have about a week to register, and the sooner you register, the sooner I can figure out my bingo prizes. So I'll know the prizes are kind of based on how many people attend. The more people, the better the prize. Okay, so Maker's Mojo is an all-day online craft event on World Card Making Day on October 2nd. There'll be 10 presentations, and there's 5 of us presenting. Plus, I just found out there's going to be a bonus, like a pre-recorded presentation from someone who helped Melissa at the very beginning of the Maker's Mojo deal. We'll write you written tutorials. There'll be video links. You can watch it that day. You can watch it later. You can go back and watch it. We actually, a week after. This is super nice. We send you an email with a link to all the PDFs and a link to all the videos. So if you don't like Facebook, you can go watch it on YouTube. Totally cool. And there'll be prize drawings and bingos, but you must register by the 30th. Okay, so that's Maker's Mojo. So I wanted you to know about that. And now we're going to talk about celebration. Oh, no, we're not going to talk about celebration. We're going to do a quick look through Audra's card class pile where she actually... This is coming in October. This is your teaser. I'm going to be working on this weekend. Isn't it beautiful? He's so cute. So he's going to be part of one of our banners. And there will be your normal flags and your normal pennants with pumpkins and a lot of this pretty paper on it. So that is my teaser. He's so cute. So you can't sign up for that yet. Well, you could tell me, but you know, it's not into a thing yet. Which all those, I do limit how many packets I do because there's only so much work I can do. And a lot of times it's over half sold out by the time I post the actual class. All right, Halloween next week. Next week is going to be Halloween week all week long, and it starts off with, of course, that you have to RSVP by Monday to get this sampler project, and I will send them out and they'll be ready on Friday. So super cute, but I'm gonna do all different kinds of Halloween all week long. I'm gonna do everything from cards to gift giving. All right, this one, this little baby, I know I've been talking about it for a month, but I have to talk it up. You only have till tomorrow to RSVP to get this project kit. And it's also a product kit. So you will get a half a pack of DSP. You'll get your own roll of ribbon, your own pack of sequins, because you're going to use them to make these projects. You must have the dies and the stamp set to do it. So, and if you order it from me, there's a discount. So go look at all the information about my Peaceful Cabin to go class. And you know I can't do it right if I don't shake the card. All right, so there's that. And then the last one, I think you have 2 weeks to RSVP for this, but is the Christmas to go. So this will be a buddy. These are a pair. And then you'll get the supplies to make 2 each of these. I like this one a lot. And there may be, you might get different paper. We'll have to see how I can work that out depending on how many people get that class. So anyway, super fun. Okay, now I got that done. And I showed you the pictures and you saw all the stuff, so we're good to go. Celebration, we only have, it's like 2 weeks left. And what we're gonna play with today, oh, because I was playing with it with bright colors. We're gonna play with this. Let's see if I can see it. There we go. The Delicate Dahlias stamp set. So if you spend $100, you get this for free. So say you wanna do the cabin class, you order the cabin bundle, you order some paper, and then you get this for free. I am not a flower expert. I've said this 80 million times. I am not a flower expert, but I think you can stamp them in any color you want. And that's what we're gonna experiment with tonight. So there's other things in here too. For $50, you can get the sheep dies, you can get the sheep stamp. There's lots of beautiful paper, the sparkly paper. I'm gonna use some of that sparkly paper, I think, on the that gnome banner. It's gonna be fun. Anywho, celebration. So let me show you the stamp set. And I'm pretty sure I have used this in a video before, but I wanted to play with using different colors. So there's 2 stamps. Today, we are just gonna use this side. We're gonna use the distinctive side, not the outline side. Although one day I wanna stamp a bunch of these and just sit and color them. I think that that would be super fun. I like to color. I love our Stampin' Blends. I think it's super fun. Okay, so we're gonna use this side, although we might use some words, so I'll keep this close by. And I would need some blocks. Hello, Kathleen and Lisa, and I already said hi to Debbie. All right, so we got a few friends. I was just talking to my daughter on the phone, and she's like, Mom, people watch at 5? I was like, well, sometimes. So I don't know if I should move this earlier in the day. If you have an opinion, let me know. Okay, so this is just a hair too big, but I think I can make it work. You can also, if it doesn't work, I'm gonna leave it on this and we'll see. There's a bigger size block you can use. So this is the flower. And we have the leaf and the little flower. Oh, let me get a different. So it's always nice if you can to have your block be just that hair bigger than your stamp. Like I wouldn't want to put this little stamp on a giant block or even a medium block. You want it on the block that fits it. And oh, there's a little tiny leaf. Let's use that also. Ooh, but I think I've got the wrong one. Hold on. That feels like the one with ridges. I want this one that is just... It is, I put them on the wrong piece. So we need a little tiny block for that. And I've got one right here. Okay, so first we're gonna go, I should stick this back here so I'll know where it is. Okay, and I'll put this here. You guys are gonna laugh, but if I don't put everything away, I'm missing the, here it is, missing that. If I don't put it away, I lose it. And then I can't, I don't know. All right, so we're gonna hope that we don't need this. All right, so here is what I thought. I thought let's go fall first, and then we're gonna try to make one in Christmas colors. I mean, I know it's not a Christmas flower, but if you stamp it in red, it's a Christmas flower. So this was the color palette that I thought of, although I'm thinking, I don't know if I need something else, but Cajun Craze, Blackberry Bliss, Crushed Curry, and Evening Evergreen. So that's what I thought we would try. The next thing, these are photopolymer stamps. So I always recommend that you use either a silicone mat or the foam mat. This foam mat comes bigger. I cut them because of from classes. I've cut them smaller. And then we're going to be stamping off the edges. You need a piece of scrap paper or a little extra piece of grid paper. I've got a piece of paper here. Because if you get ink on this, sometimes it smears and it gets a little messy. So I'm gonna do that. All right, and then we're also gonna play. We're playing with a couple things. I have a mental plan, but we'll see how this goes. We're gonna stamp it in on vanilla and on white. So we'll do both. So I'm gonna start with vanilla. I don't tend to use vanilla as much, but in the fall, I like it. I don't know, I do. Okay. So we are kind of, in a way, going to make our own designer series paper. And I think we are going to stamp, and let's hope my ink pads are inky. I don't know. That part I did not check. We are going to stamp the big flower first, and I thought we would go Cajun Craze. So we're going to ink it up nicely. The good thing is, if it's not inky, I can flip it over. I can always pick a different color. Okay, so my thought was to... instead of one big focal image, was to kind of do 3. So we're gonna see. I don't even know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna do 3. Kind of make a triangle. Ooh, because look how pretty that is. There is so much detail and oh, it's lovely. It's totally lovely. All right, so today is a stamping video. Most of my videos are all about cutting DSP. But today I was looking at this stamp set and I was like, oh, it's so pretty. I can't believe you can only get it for 2 more weeks. And this one I'm going to do a little less. Yeah, and then, watch this. I was thinking we're going to put 2s. Okay, so this one, oops, let's make sure I put the part that I inked. And it can overlap a little bit. It's okay. Okay, so there we started with our big stamp. And it's nice to leave little space around, especially because we are going to use this little flower. So I don't know if Dahlias can come in this color, but it's okay. Let's do the leaves. I'm always undecided the order. Okay, first of all, and I'm going to double check if this green is too dark. No, because of the distinctive stamp, it gives you shades, so it's not as dark as if it was a really solid leaf. So that's kind of a fun thing to know. And then I'm going to stamp it. And then there's still ink on that leaf. So I'm going to... Ooh, but I got to look. See how that part came off? Hold on. Let's see if I can tap that off. Yeah, make it a little bit lighter. Otherwise, there's going to be a ridge there. I'm going to do it lighter. Okay, let's do this one. And I'll try to, let's do it this way. I bet we could do a 3rd. I don't know. This one gives me lots of space. So we're going to put a leaf there. And a leaf there. Oh, it's going to look so pretty. And I'm going to put a leaf there just to kind of fill in that space a little bit. This one needs a leaf. And you can turn your paper or you can turn your stamp. Whatever kind of makes you happy. All right, and then this little guy. Oops, did I get? Okay, I thought I got it on my pinky. There we go. Look at that. We're making, oh my gosh. And it'll look even better when you don't see that behind it. Okay, we're going to leave that out because we're going to do the little leaf. Now we're going to do this flower in crushed curry. You could also do bumblebee would work, I think. But I'm definitely going for this like really nice fall palette. And these, I always say these ones. I don't know when I started saying it. I'm gonna at least do 2 when I do them. Let's put one here. And sometimes you can't tell what is on front and what is on the back. I'm gonna stamp it off. So I'm kind of just filling in the color. Oops, that was not even on the thing. Okay, so I've got yellow, and then we have this little tiny leaf. Let me make sure I got the right one. Yes, I do. Okay, so we're gonna put some of these little leaves too. I gotta find a bright one. And you can just start stamping all around. Now, I'm almost filling in all the space. You don't have to. You could definitely leave more white space, but it's coming out that I'm doing a lot. Oh, here we go. I want this one to have some. All right. I kind of feel like that's good. And then the last thing, this stamp set, let me show it to you on the cover, does not have, I've lost the stamp set. Oh, here it is. It does not have any dots. I call them atmospheric dots. And I think they are magic when you're stamping, and they cover up a lot of flaws. This did not have dots. So I looked and see what I mean by dots? Just a stamp that has dots. Since, ooh, all of these flowers. Or maybe we'll make one with that one. But you have to find one of your stamps that has dots. There's a lot of Stampin' Up! Stamps that have dots. These are really tiny, and they are on a red rubber stamp. So we have to remember to stamp them super light and not to roll our stamp. Are you telling? Okay, I was like, don't tell me all of the little ones. Because like, look at this. See how when it's small, we get a lot of ink on the stamp? So I want to go really careful. And what color? You know what? I'm going to do the dots. I'm going to try Cajun Craze. I was trying to limit the colors. Oh, let me close this green one too. And then we're going to clean these, and we're going to do them in a totally different color. And then we're going to slap these on. You know what? I'm going to stamp it off. Yeah. Oh, did I catch an edge? I think I totally caught an edge right there. My goodness, after I just gave us the lecture, right? I was like, be careful you don't catch an edge. And I did on that very first one. So I have to go delicately. I think I am occasionally very heavy-handed. So I don't know. It's like pollen. It's like the stuff the bees want. It probably would look fine without it, but I like having that extra little bit. And I think it helps blend where we overlapped. Oh, I just did that full strength, didn't I? Where we overlap things, because then your eye's like, oh, there's little dots there. Okay, so here is our fall palette. Look at that. Oh, I think it's so pretty. And I came from the edges so we can put a greeting in the middle. Okay, but now before we do that, we are gonna close these ink pads and we are gonna try a different color. And I'm gonna flip that over. And when we try our different color, we're gonna attempt to make this Christmassy now. Let's clean them. Okay, so remember when you're cleaning, stamp them off first. It will save your cleaning pad if you stamp them off first. Because sometimes when you've got tons of ink on there, then all you're doing is putting all that ink in your cleaning, in your chamois or on your Stampin' Scrub, or even on your wipe. When you're doing wipes, sometimes it's like, oh, it's super inky. Well, if you stamped it off first, it's not going to be as inky. Okay, and maybe I'm trying to decide if I should put quite as much on there or if I should try to show a little restraint. We'll see what happens. Okay, so that's our fall palette. Now we're gonna go, I'm gonna go bright, real red, shaded spruce, mango melody, and then, so what do we need? We have leaves, we have the big flower, we have the little flower. Should we do some kind of pink? Can you do pink and red together? I think you could. Or what if we did a purple? What if we did Highland Heather? All right, let's try it. I don't know if it's gonna look Christmassy, but we're gonna see. Hi, Deb. Hi, Doreen. Welcome, welcome. So if you got here late, I just made this card base with a lot of fall colors. I'm showing off the Delicate Dahlias stamp set. And now we are going to attempt to make it look Christmassy. And that means I'm going full red. Full red. And never worry if your stamp gets stained. It doesn't affect the stamp. It totally works fine. You just want to make sure it's clean. Okay, real red. Here we go. And then really, boy, you could do like, I mean, I know the flowers aren't officially 4-season flowers, but you could have fun with this. Okay, so let's go, oh, you know, I want it on this side. Not that I couldn't flip that over. Let's go big flower here. Ta-da! I love these distinctive stamps. It is so cool. Okay, but what I'm going to do, instead of doing a, ooh, let's make sure I get that all. Instead of doing a cluster of 2, because they're so big, I'm just going to do that. Look at that. I mean, that looks Christmassy already. All right, then let's do our big leaf. This leaf is not my favorite leaf in the whole world, but I thought I should stick with it. So if you had just this stamp set, right, you got some other, although we have a lot of other really nice leaves. Okay, so let's see if we can, you know what I'm going to do? Hold on. I'm going to get fancy, maybe. What if I ink it, but I don't ink the bottom part? Then when I put it like this, yeah, look at me. And then we're going to do this one stamped off. I'm going to do it like this. Except, you know what? Okay, so next time I'm going to fix that. That's because part of it is getting stamped. Okay, let me show you that. Hold on. Let's get another piece of scrap. In case you're wondering why that's happening. That's a stocking. I don't want to stamp on that. I might color that. Let's use this little. Okay, here we go. Here's a scrap. So if I'm stamping, oh no, that's a watercolor scrap. All right, I have 80,000 scraps. Okay, so if I'm stamping the leaf and I'm only stamping part of it, and then I want to stamp it again, do you see that line? That's the part that was at the seam of the paper. So when I stamp that again, I'm going to get that line, which I did just get. So the key to that, to not get that, is you have to get it off and then put new ink and then stamp that ink off. Okay, so you have to go like this. Oops, I didn't do my fancy thing because I liked how that worked. All right, so if I put this leaf here, that's got that line. So I've got to like take it all the way off, ink it, stamp it off, and now, ooh, I'm shedding gray hairs. And now I can put it on, and I won't get that line. Now I'm going to get the line where they overlap, but that's okay. Okay, so, ooh, you know when you use these bright colors, you get them all over your hands. I don't know, I'm trying to think of like if they were coming towards the center. Oh, now I just stamped that off. Why did I stamp it off? I don't know. You know what? I'm going to come here and see if I can put it on this to like lessen that line. All right, let's stamp this one up here. Okay, and we'll put some there. I forgot my fancy stamp offery thing. That's so funny. You can hardly see that leaf. So let's put another one, a light one. Ooh, I like that. And then we'll put a dark one here. And then a light one. Okay. Let's put the little flowers in, and then we'll see if we need to add more leaves. Okay, how are we doing? We're doing okay. All right, so we're gonna try Mango Melody. I'm going with bright. And here's our cute little flower. What if we put our flower here? Oh my, somebody needs to re-ink her Mango Melody pad. Let's see if this is better. Look, do you see? So here's another thing about ink pads. See how the middle gets lighter? There is ink in those corners. You could push some toward the middle. But when you're stamping, try to use the corners too. And of course, I could totally re-ink this, but I'm not going to do that right now. And then you have a nice little messy thing. But I have this left over. Oh, from my watercoloring class that we did. Okay, let's see if this is better. Yeah, that's better. All right, that'll just be a light one, and we'll just stamp a darker one. Yeah. Let's put that big bad boy in there. Because one cool thing with the stamps, you can't tell like what was behind and what was in front. All right, so we've got some yellow. And then what are we going to do? What was the purple for? Oh, haha, I was going to do the little flowers in the purple and do the dots in the yellow. Well, let's just do the dots in the red. We'll do them in stamped off red. Let's see how that looks. Woo! I would have maybe picked a bigger dot stamp. So I don't know that this was the exactly right choice. Let's hope I don't press too hard and that I remember to stamp off. And I think it's nice to put it near the edges of the flower in the same color, right? Because then it looks like it came from there. But I'm pretty sure the dots are the secret to everything, because I've seen lots of people stamp the dots. Yeah, see, I can't like consistently stamp off or stamp on. It's random. And you can stamp it right on top. All right, I think that looks pretty Christmassy. All right, so let's make these into some cards. So look at the difference though. I mean, how cool is that? Same stamp set, fall, Christmas. Okay, and we don't have to leave it this big. This is your regular card front style. Let's do the fall one. All right, I was totally figuring, since we're using Cajun Craze, we should do a Cajun Craze. But what I'm now thinking is we should actually do Early Espresso, of which I know I don't have a piece cut because I used my last piece that was in my bin. All right. And the cool thing about this stamp set is there are sentiment stamps in it. It's nice sometimes when you have both. All right, we'll cut this at 5.5. That's the scoring one. Okay, move that out of the way. All right, that was too much Cajun for me. All right, fold this in half. Got nice inky fingers. Don't use the bone folder that I got ink all over until it dries. Then I'll use it. Mine often are quite stained up. This is my fancy Maryland Stampers one. It's got a little crab. It's got my name on it. Okay, so I could just throw this on here and add a... Ooh, we need vanilla. Do I have any sentiments cut out in vanilla? Let's see. Because I've got my little bin here. Well, I got this little one. We could use that one. So I just cut out extra ones sometimes. And let's see, is that all? Okay, well, we're gonna use that. That's gonna be our sentiment. So we're gonna say, thank you kindly. Oops, I just dropped a piece of paper on the floor. Thank you kindly. This will fit. All right, let's get a block for it. So since we have the card base is Early Espresso, let's go ahead and use Early Espresso. I always say espresso, but I think it's just espresso. There we go. Oh, so pretty. So, and then on the Christmas one, we're going to put that together. How's our time going? Oh, yeah, we got time. So we need to add some ribbon. Other things you could do. What if we cut part of this off and we put a different color at the bottom? We could do that. Let's see. I got out a bunch of ribbons here. Well, we have this crochet ribbon. Ooh, yeah, that looks nice. So I got out a few ribbons. We've got this little crochet ribbon. It could go on there. I still think that is just a little bit too small, so I feel like we should put something behind it. Let's see, what do I have? I've got this piece. So you look around on your desk and you see what random things you have. Or, of course, you have a plan and you go get something. Oh, no, that is, that's Sahara sand. Ooh, look at that, with dots on it. That's cute. Do you ever have a pile? I just have like a pile of extra pieces. These need to all go in here. Ooh, we could switch our base to soft suede, because look at that soft suede piece I have. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's just do that. We will make our base, and I think I have a piece cut. Yes, there's a piece in my bin. Ooh, it's even, I must have almost used it before. Look at that. We'll do a quick change-o. And do we have, anybody else have bins like this? Filled with leaves and little bits. Let's see, trees. There we are. I knew there were some crumb cake leaves in there. I think I've got another one. Now, of course, you don't have to be so random as this. You could move more officially and have a plan. There we go. Got 2 leaves. but I remembered. And I've got a pumpkin. I've got a pumpkin. I love this little pumpkin. He's so cute. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here. Right in the middle. And off the top of my head, I cannot tell you what dies these are. Okay, and I'm just going to do the little ribbon where it comes across the front. I think I need big scissors for this one. And then we're going to have a little more fun on the Christmas one. We're going to cut things up a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to stick this down. Why is this popping up? We're getting to the messy zone. Getting to the messy zone. There we go. All right, so let's just put this down, because this one is the Keep It Super Simple. The work is in all of the wonderful stamping. And so if you make a card using this set or something similar, I would definitely choose, if you have it, a distinctive stamp, and have fun building your scene. And you can mix stamps together, but if you want this stamp, you have to get it now. It's only available for like 2 more weeks, and it's with an order, and you do have to have a $100 or more order to get this. That is not long enough. Who cut that? It was me, but sometimes when I teach yoga, if the class gets kind of challenging, I'm like, who made us do all this hard stuff? And I'm like, oh yeah, that was me. And I'm going to go a little low. So for this crochet ribbon, I like to put the glue dot behind the more woven together part. And when you go all the way across, I feel like you need 3, because it's actually pretty heavy ribbon. It's funny, and now this is cut slightly too long. So we went slightly too short and slightly too long. But now it's just right. Okay, so that's there. This guy's gonna get 2 dimensionals. Let's go ahead and get 1 at the top and 1 at the bottom, because you want to straddle your ribbon. I could put more, but I think this will hold it just fine. And I'm going to put it here. So I almost was tempted to put it in the empty space, but I want to see that empty. Oh, look at that. That is definitely on crooked. And there's no way I can change that. Ooh. So do I want these leaves? Or do I don't think I want them. I already have enough going on. But maybe I want these. What are these called? Brush Metallic Adhesive Backed Dots. Is that a name or what? What is this? This is like rose gold, I think. Oops. Come here, little guy. Do 2 little ones. Oops, I left him behind. Yeah, I got out a few different adhesives to see, or whatever, embellishments to see what might go. So you could go really simple, like this, and make a fall card. So now let's make a quick card with our Christmas one. Now my question is, does it need to be vertical? Can it be horizontal? I like it this way. Sometimes when you stamp it a certain way, that's the way your eye just wants to see it. So what we're gonna do, now you could just cut off the bottom. That's kind of pretty. I was gonna do strips, but you know what? I am gonna cut the bottom off now. So I'm gonna go at 3.5. Just because. And I could use this on another card. I'm gonna go 3.5. So we need a card base, and I'm thinking shaded spruce, and we're gonna add, I've got an idea. The dangerous thing I know. Okay. Let's use this piece of shaded spruce. And then we're going to add, I'm on a kick where I really like adding. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go like this. No, I'm going to make it the same. 4. I like adding black and white. The black and white ribbon, the black and white cardstock, designer series paper. Do I need the whole thing? No, I don't. Because we can make this bump up into each other. I don't need the whole thing. So this is 3.5. I need 5.25. I can't do the math today. 3.5. So I need, hold on, I need 4.5. I need 1.5, 1 3/4. Oh my goodness. Oops, and now I just spun around. You never knew you were going to grow up and need to know all your fractions. Ta-da! Yes. And then let's do the Mango Melody. We're going to try. I don't know if I'm going to like it. We're going to try. Ooh, I just stepped on a piece of paper. All right, what if that was our card base? Oh, hot dog. I was going to do an Audra like 12-layer card. I prepped and got out the Just Cards class in the last couple of days. It went in the mail today for the people getting it in the mail. And there were so many layers on every card. I was like, what in the world? When I did the tutorial, I do a video tutorial for them so that help people put them together. And I had so many layers. They were cute cards though. Because yeah, like I think I need a white layer. So we are going to cut this, you know what we're going to do? We're going to cut a white one bigger. All right, this is what happens when I really get creative. Go off script. So we're going to cut it at whatever an 1/8 bigger is. How are we doing? Oops. We're going to finish this in like less than 5 minutes. So if you're interested in any of the classes, that information is at the beginning of this video. Get your RSVPs in. Let me know. If you want to place an order, it's super easy to do. Go to audramonk.stampinup.net and you can place an order. What else? If you need a catalog, let me know. I can always help you with a catalog if you don't already have a demonstrator. And if you are a demonstrator, you are totally welcome to buy my classes, to buy my PDFs, to buy my stuff, and use it in your own crafting and your own classes. That is totally fine with me. Okay, this is going on. Because what I'm actually thinking is that black and white ribbon. What do you think? Is it too crazy? Come here, little. This is my favorite ribbon. This better carry over. It is not too crazy at all, although maybe we will add a black base instead of that Mango Melody base. Let's look. Come here, black paper. All right, hope you have some fun Friday night or weekend plans. I have to go teach yoga tomorrow. That will be my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday, and Saturday. 5th day into the studio. Oh, yeah. See then, look at that. Oh yeah. Now this you could have embossed. You could have. We are gonna go there and there. It's usually about 10 inches if you're doing a vertical card. Sorry, Mango Melody. And you know I've got matte black dots. You know I do. All right, we're gonna attach this on. Now, could you use some Stampin' Up! DSP and do the same thing, this card layout? Of course, I've done this card layout probably lots of times. But is it fun to stamp your own? Yes, it is. Oh, this is going to be so cute. Okay, so now we need a greeting. I want something to go in this. I think that that would be perfect. And it still keeps it simple. So in here we have, oh, we're not going to send heartfelt sympathy. We are going to, see if I got a Christmassy thing. Hold on, I'm going to spin around. What? Ooh, that circle set is not here. It's over there. Okay, so let's not worry about that one. Let's see. Oh, look at this. I think it'll fit. And I have not used the stamp set yet. I do like these 3 little wise guys. And I really like the sentiments. So this is one I need to play with because I have not, I'll have to do a video on it. That makes me get it out and use it. Okay, here we go, got a block. All right, we are gonna stamp it in black because that's gonna coordinate super nice with the black, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna stamp it to make sure I know the angle. Ooh, that did, okay, so let's see. All right, sending you, this is white, isn't it? Hold on, yeah, okay. That is not bad at all, my friends. Not bad at all. Okay, let's attach this. Don't worry, I'm going to cut that ribbon. This is my little faux bow. You like that, Lisa the Wise Guys? They are super wise. Although, don't want to start too much debate. My daughter is a classicist, and I said, do you think there were really wise men? And she's like, well, there were wise men, Mom, but I'm not sure they really came. It would be hard for them to, in that time period, to actually really know. Now, with the angels telling them, yes, that could happen. So, and I'm a believer in faith, faith, hope, and pixie dust. So a little magic could happen. But imagine how hard it is to communicate in our modern world, and then take away all of the ways where everything takes days and days and days to get you somewhere. It's pretty crazy. Sometimes you wonder how people survived. But they did. And it's pretty miraculous, actually. But I will take my modern, not all of my modern equipment. I'm still, but a lot of it I'm very happy we have. All right, but I'm going to send peace and joy to you with my, hold on, Trev. I normally can cut those, but yeah, ooh, when you get to break in the new sheet, that is exciting. New sheet of dimensionals. That is going to go there. And then we are going to trim this down. And now with our delicate dahlias, which are probably not a Christmas flower, we have a Christmas card. And with our delicate dahlias that are probably not a fall flower, we have a fall card. And so there you go, my friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I super appreciate it. So if you found this video later, give me a like, give me a love, give me comments. If you use this technique, let me know of stamping your own little DSP, on your little card fronts. So have so much fun. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Next week, whatever day, 17, 18, 19, I don't know, the 20th to whenever. It's Halloween week, all next week. All Halloween projects, all day, all night. Facebook Lives all the time, super random. Your phone's going to be going, oh, Audra's doing a Facebook Live. Ooh, Audra's doing a Facebook Live. And you're going to stop what you're doing. You're going to hang out with me. So I will see you next time. Stay crafty.